Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Hangout live stream. This is our Christmas special featuring myself, Jen's Reviews from the Grave. That's Jen and Christian from Jen's Reviews from the Grave. Hellhound from the HorrorMetal channel. Dave Maggot and Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. This is like a Christmas episode. And originally he was supposed to have the horror miser Monty G in the house, but he couldn't make it this week. He's actually at the premiere of Aquaman. So good for him. Let us know how that is. And we hope to have him on our next episode. All right, so guys, we are live in living color on YouTube, and this is the Horror Hangout live stream. Thanks for joining me, Sean Patrick Erschen, for the Horror Hangout live stream. All right, so I'm gonna get the invites out of the way. I started a little early, as I usually like to. All right. Gonna get the formalities out of the way. La, 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 la. Season's beatings, folks. All right, so Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies. All right. Dave Maggot. Mr. HorrorMetal himself, Hellhound. And then I'm going to post some of them on Facebook Messenger as well. I'll copy and paste the link to Facebook Messenger. That's what I usually do. All right, guys, I'm sending you the link to Facebook Messenger to join the Horror Hangout live stream, the Christmas edition. All right. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get everyone invited here to join us for the Horror Hangout live stream. I know Bronco Juggalo might be slightly late. I think he was.
Hi, Dave.
At work.
Yo.
Hey, Jen. What's up?
Hi, everybody.
How you doing?
Hi, Sean. Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you see it?
Yeah, let's
show. All right, who am I missing here? What's up, Dave?
Hi.
Dave Maggot in the house.
In the house. Where are we?
Yeah.
I can't see you, Jen.
Okay.
I'm fixing that right now.
We're getting it. Hang on. Can they hear something?
Yeah, they can hear us.
Oh, okay, cool. That's spooky.
Spooky's what we're all about.
True. It's fitting. Fitting. She has to sometimes turn
And
it on.
it's Hellhound right now. Glad you guys could all join us.
Are we on or not?
Not
yet.
All right.
Thank you.
Just sent the link to Hellhound, Bronco Juggalo, and I think that's it. So it's just us, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't have Horror Miser Monty G like we were supposed to, but
There we go.
Oh, here we
he
are.
got invite. Oh, now I can see you guys.
Cool.
Hi.
In the house from Jen's Reviews from the Grave. Welcome.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
All that jazz.
Oh.
And all that stuff. I gotta check to see if we're actually live on YouTube. All right. Yeah, we're good. I see us on YouTube, so
Yep.
Cool.
we're good.
Cool.
Awesome.
Nice day, Jen.
Hmm? Oh, thanks.
I like your outfit.
I wanted to get festive.
I love it.
Thank you. The boy's wearing an elf hat.
You see, the joke is
Nice.
because I'm the tall one.
All right, so I'm looking at the chat. We got Adam Turner in the house. What's up, Adam?
Hi, Adam.
We got the bomb.
Yo.
The bomb. Okay. Hi.
Yeah, the bomb.
Congrats. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we got Adam Paul Beaumont in the house.
Hi, Adam.
He says, hello, people. Nice hats.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun today, guys. We're going to be talking about all kinds of favorite Christmas horror movies, all that stuff. We're going to do some year-end type stuff. What was your favorite movie of 2018 and all that stuff.
Cool.
So we're a little early yet, so still waiting on Hellhound and Bronco Juggalo. I know he said it would be going to be a little. So first of all, congratulations to Dave Maggot on 500 subscribers.
Yeah, baby.
Awesome, dude.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
You totally do.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
He does. He'll be doing
Let's start
1,000.
pro wrestling.
Yeah.
So how was your week, guys?
It was good.
It's pretty all right.
It was all right. Busy. I've got my youngest son has a birthday coming up, so it's real busy right now.
How old is he?
He'll be 9 on Friday. This next Friday, he'll be 9. I was smart and had him right before Christmas.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you doing, Sean?
I'm good, you know. I had a rough couple weeks. So
Yeah.
You've been in
some
our
rough
thoughts.
stuff in my life, you know.
Yeah.
I don't really want to get into too much detail on that, but
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm coping, you know. It's been rough.
I understand.
It's good.
How about
It's
you,
good to be
Dave?
back, though.
It is.
Hoping to get a few laughs today.
Cool. We'll try our best.
I appreciate that. So we are a little early. It's like 10 minutes early. I think we got Bronco Juggalo in the house.
Woo! Hi, Brad.
What's
Yeah.
up?
What's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Can't
I
see
hear
you,
you.
Yeah.
but
Now we
there
can see you.
Loud and clear. I can see him.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So we're just missing the Hellhound. Anybody hear from him?
Mm-mm.
Not lately.
Give him a-
Dave, how you feeling, brother?
Almost better. My ears are just clogged up still. This one's still
What's the
clogged up.
matter? Did you have a cold or something?
Yeah. For like 3 weeks, pretty much.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Miserable.
Yeah.
That is rough.
Yeah.
Can you guys answer me a question?
Sure.
Does this
Sure.
jersey make me look fat?
No.
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 It's slightly tight.
It looks nice on you.
Yeah.
I like it. I did.
Well, you made it right time. I thought you'd be a little late.
No, I got here. We got back home on time.
Did you have to run, Rudolph?
I had to go to Santa Rosa and do tax training.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
fun.
That's not very festive.
No, it's not festive.
Well, our boss also gave us our Christmas gifts. He gave me
Nice.
a sharper image power vac for my car. I was like, "What you
Nice.
trying to say, bro? What you trying to say?"
Is your car a mess?
It usually has crap in it, but hey, I got kids. What do you expect?
Exactly.
What do you got in there? Empty beer cans and stuff?
No, I don't drink and drive. I
That's
may
good.
be from New Mexico, but I ain't no redneck. Just because I like guns, don't let it fool you.
Yeah.
I guess the redneck from New Mexico would be me.
Yeah, that seems pretty right.
That's right.
We
you
keep
guys
it
are from
gangsta
there.
over
You
here.
know about that.
Mhm.
Yeah, we keep it gangsta over here from the valley to the four hills.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you're just the metalhead.
Yeah.
That almost sounds like a bad joke. Metalhead, a gangster, and a
Walk into a bar.
Hey, I'm a metalhead too. I love metal.
two metalheads.
and then you got the girl that likes Barry Manilow. Don't kick me
Oh,
off.
wow.
I love Barry Manilow.
I know you
Grounds
did.
for termination.
My son would vote me off too.
Yeah, I'd vote you off the island.
Just tell me you don't like Michael Bolton or some shit.
I
Hey, Michael Bolton had some good jams, especially if you wanted to get laid in the 80s.
guess. Thank you, Brad.
Remember when he had that mullet with the long...
He was in a crappy hairband that nobody remembers.
Technically, he wasn't an airband.
Yeah,
He
remember
was,
that?
yeah,
He was Asian.
yeah. He was in metal. He started off in metal.
The Blackjacks.
Yeah.
He was in the Blackjacks.
Yeah, he was.
He is also responsible hit to date.
What's that?
The disco song Kiss did.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
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 Michael Bolton wrote that.
Yeah, he
He
did.
did. My
He
favorite.
wrote that?
Yeah.
He did.
What
My
else is
I
that?
can hear it in my head
Fantasy?
right now. I can hear it in my head right now, but I can't remember the words.
What are the words here?
I
Yeah,
can't
and
do
they're
that.
still... and they're still getting shit for that to this day.
But you guys are all forgetting the greatest Michael Bolton song. Can I touch you there? It was a hit. It was a hit.
It was a hit.
It was.
They also did a lot of cocaine back in those days, too.
True.
You guys must love that part in Office Space when he says, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with that name.
We do actually.
Yeah.
No talent, ass clown." I still love you guys.
Thank you.
I
That
sure
is-
as shit hope so.
Only got 5 minutes left. Hey, Brad, you gonna congratulate Dave Maggot on his 500 subscribers?
Did you hit 5, Dave?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got contests going
Wait a
on.
minute. Wait a minute. Didn't I already congratulate Dave? Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I've talked to
I thought
Dave a
you
bunch
did.
of times since then. Yeah, I even put a thing in.
Yeah.
And Jason just hit it too.
Adam Paul.
Dave, ours is uploading.
Yeah,
Ours,
that's
Adam
literally
Paul.
right. Up and probably after the
yeah. You
Hey,
have some questions.
did anybody lose any subs this weekend or this week?
Yeah.
Like 5.
Did you
I
guys see
lost
that
one.
thing that? Did you see that notification from YouTube
Mm-mm.
that they were
What?
going to go
No.
through everybody's accounts and clear out all spam and bot subs and
Ah,
things like that? And so they said that we could drastically see reduction in our numbers. I lost 4.
Oh, that's 5.
We
we lost like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also said that if they catch you offering sub
well-
for sub, they can shut down your channel.
Ooh.
You can shut down our shit.
Yeah. No.
Of course, I don't offer sub for sub,
I
so
saw
that's okay.
Dave. And you have a big problem with like the from a lot of people. Did you have an issue like that?
No. No, not too bad.
Mm-mm.
I think Dave did. Dave.
Oh yeah. It went back right the next day though.
Yeah, that's happened to us.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So I just look like a weirdo to a lot of people. Because it's like, I thought you were already following me.
Remember you did a video about it.
Yeah. It's like, if you leave it alone, though, it'll pop back in there, yeah.
Good.
I'm good.
Okay.
YouTube.
How was your week?
Not bad. I've been having a ton of fun doing this Christmas challenge from Jason.
Oh yeah. What was it, like 12 movies you have to watch?
Yeah, 12 movies.
Yeah.
I died in the
Yeah.
middle of it.
Yeah. Yeah, we've
I
been
don't do
watching.
challenges. I can't.
Burnt out.
I can't commit to these things, man.
I know I did the Halloween one
Yeah.
6, but
Duh.
Yeah. That one was bad.
That was the nightmare towards the end of it for us.
I hate when I get sick, like in the span of like 2 months, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You
Hey,
I know
Sean,
Jen
I'm
and
gonna
Christian got real sick.
put the stream up on Twitter.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I did that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I realized? I think we're all metalheads here. I think Dave loves metal. Bronco loves metal. We're just missing Hellhound. Like metal fests.
Does Nickelback count as metal?
Get out.
You want to get shot?
I'm just asking for a friend.
Name's
I don't
Grandma, someone's about to get run over by a reindeer.
Funny you should bring that up. We saw a Christmas movie anthology one this week that had a reindeer murder.
Yeah.
What was that? All creatures stirring?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
All
it was.
creatures stirring?
Yeah, it was. It's not a bad flick.
No.
If you guys haven't checked it out, I'd recommend it.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right,
It's
so guys, it's 6 o'clock, so
Cool.
that's our official start time. So everyone, welcome to the Horror Hangout live stream. This is our Christmas special, starring myself, Jen's Reviews from the Grave. That's Jen and Christian.
Hi.
Supposed to have Hellhound from HorrorMetal, but he hasn't showed up yet. But we got Dave Maggot and Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies in the house. So welcome everyone.
Come on, guys.
Hey, everybody. Happy holidays.
Season's bleeding.
Season's eating. All right, so our
Fuck
first
that, I
topic
say Merry
today,
Christmas.
guys, was what is your favorite Christmas horror movie? Who wants to start?
Who wants to start?
Ooh, me.
Go for it,
My
Bronco.
favorite Christmas horror movie is the one that I'm actually posting a review of today. I think I just found it. I only watched it for the first time ever last night, and I gotta say, I think it's my favorite now. It is Christmas Evil.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that movie is badass.
That movie's great.
I had a really bad
Awesome.
transfer of it though. I gotta find a better copy.
Vinegar syndrome.
That's what Jason said. In fact, I mentioned that in my review later, which I'll be putting up directly after the live stream.
We'll check it out.
Cool.
Yeah, but that's awesome, man. That's like I was like, because Jason just asked that question on his contest thing last night, and I did his contest
Yeah.
while I started watching that movie. I filmed his video, and then I started watching the movie, and I was actually talking to him while I was watching the movie and filming his video. And
Nice.
I was like, I named all these other ones. Then I watched this one. I was like, nope, new favorite.
Wow, right when you're doing it, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That is cool. That's a good choice.
that was a great movie.
You can respect
Definitely.
that.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right, how about Mr. Dave?
Me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta go with the first Silent Night, Deadly Night.
That's a good one.
Classic.
Nice.
I
Definitely.
love that movie.
I still haven't seen it, Dave. I still haven't seen it.
You haven't
Oh, you
seen
guys.
it? Oh my
No.
God.
Like I told Jason, I don't have a lot of experience with a lot of Christmas horror. I never really got into them
Yeah.
until I started doing this challenge. Now I'm all like, I'm having fun, man. It's great.
I don't remember how I got into it. I think probably Fangoria.
I remember I watched that whole series, unfortunately.
Oh, that series gets bad.
Oh, yes, it does.
Oh my God.
Mickey Rooney,
The
anyone?
toy maker.
I can't even wrap my head around part 4. I don't even know how to explain it.
I don't want to be water.
Yeah, I think so. Isn't it?
I think it is. Yeah, fair point.
What's your favorite part?
I know.
Dave, what's your
I
favorite
know.
part?
Dave loves part 2. Part
Oh,
2,
yeah.
Dave.
Garbage day.
Say it. Garbage day.
Garbage day.
Dave, what's your favorite part of
that scene
Silent
is-
Night?
Man, I like probably when he gives the little girl the box cutter.
Oh, that's
yeah.
great.
That's a sweet
It's
scene.
a very sweet scene.
Awesome.
Adam Paul Beaumont says garbage day.
Garbage day.
Groundhog.
Okay, Jen and Christian, what are your thoughts on that?
You want to go first?
You start.
Okay, I've got two of them. One of them is I know Brad likes this film, so he's not going to give me any hate, but I think I might get some hate from a few other people. One of my favorites is the Black Christmas remake.
Remake?
Yes.
It's a good movie, dude. That movie's fun.
Thank you. I think it's fun. I think it's a great holiday de-stressor. And I love the original too, but I just think this one's a little more fun. Like it amps up some stuff. So I really love that. And I think I love the Christmas cookie scene, where they bake Christmas cookies out of his mouth. I love that.
100%.
And my other, it's just good. It's really good. Like when I usually watch that film right when my holiday is just up to here and I've had it with Christmas. And that's the one that just helps me relieve all the holiday tension. And my other favorite is Better Watch Out. Go ahead, Brad. I'm sorry.
I said not to mention with Black Christmas, the remake it has one of the hottest casts of all time.
Yes. That's one of the original members from the from the original Black Christmas. What's her name?
Oh God.
There's an actual actor who plays a house mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was from the original one. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I like that one. And I also really like Better Watch Out, which came out last year. I think that is I'm going to actually be doing a review of it on Sunday. I love Better Watch Out.
A little tidbit for you. Did you know that Christmas Evil was also called Better Watch Out?
No, I
I
didn't.
don't know that.
Yep. I found that out when I was doing my video research.
And Silent Night, Deadly Night 3 as well.
Hey, what's going on, brother? There he is. It's the missing link, y'all.
What?
What's up, man?
Yo.
Be right back.
And he's gone again.
Okay, Christian. What
Mysterious.
He don't like us anymore.
Christian, go.
Okay. Bog standard one, gotta go with Gremlins. Because Gremlins is just the perfect holiday. It's just one of the most perfect holiday horror films. I love how that movie blends the horror and the comedy as well. It's still being a very kind of, end of the day, it's a very sweet story. I do really enjoy love Gremlins. And
Do you actually consider it a horror movie?
Oh yeah, I consider it a horror movie.
A lot of people, I don't either, to be honest. It's not one of my favorites. I actually prefer 2 better.
He was also really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then one other is the remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night, just called Silent Night. That movie is fantastic. I think that's a very underrated remake. I actually think it's one that surpasses the original in a lot of aspects for me.
I love that. I watched
with Malcolm McDowell, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's a.
I don't love Malcolm McDowell.
Oh, totally.
It's also good in Halloween.
Who doesn't?
Except in Halloween.
I knew
Except in Halloween.
I do.
Yeah, well, you're weird.
Didn't think it was that bad.
I know, it's true.
Hellhounds. Okay, so Hellhound's back, and he had to get his Christmas hat.
Right.
Since you're back, why don't you give us your favorite Christmas horror movie?
Silent Night, Deadly Night. Or actually, probably Black Christmas, the original.
Nice.
Yeah. Black Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Nice.
Christmas Evil and To All a Good Night are also really good.
I love To All a Good Night.
Krampus. I think Krampus is pretty good. That segment from Tales from the Crypt.
All through the house.
Yeah.
That's a great
Better
one.
Watch Out was good.
I liked it too.
I was shocked how much Krampus was good. I really enjoyed Krampus. And
Yeah,
I
I liked it too. Well, it's from the guy that made Trick
It's
or Treat.
PG-13.
So. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's
Isn't that wild?
and now he's making the new Godzilla film.
Oh, is he?
So
Is he?
yeah, he's the one who's directing the new Godzilla. I can see why.
Nice.
Wasn't aware of that.
That looks pretty awesome.
But
Yeah, it does.
It does.
can't wait for them to make Trick or
Hi,
Treat
horror
2.
gamer.
What's going on, horror gamer?
Yo.
What's up, horror gamer?
What's going on, Phil? Didn't get a chance to say hi to you.
What's up, Phil's creepy videos? All right, so I zoomed it out and get to my favorite. My favorite is Black Christmas, the original.
Good choice.
I love that movie. That's one of my favorites. Slasher.
Very influential to the slasher genre.
Oh, for sure. I mean, look at all the tropes that it established. You know,
Yeah.
the calls are coming from inside the house. You know.
And those phone calls were filthy. You know, it's
Yeah,
actually more than in the remake.
That guy was very vulgar. He had a potty mouth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought it was scary.
Hey,
Though.
Billy.
Freaked me out.
Yes. I don't know what we did.
It almost reminded me of The Exorcist.
Yeah,
how
that's
they
what I was
did
thinking.
Reagan's
Reagan was
voice.
just possessed.
Your mother sucks
Yeah,
cocks in
it
hell.
sounds
Yeah.
like three or four voices going on at the same
Yeah.
time.
Very obscene.
Oh, you know.
Would you consider it the very first slasher? Black Christmas?
That's tough.
No, Psycho was before
Yeah,
that. Psycho's a
yeah.
slasher.
Yeah, but I'd say, yeah, Psycho and Peeping Tom preceded Black Christmas.
Yeah.
I'd say Black
I love
Christmas kind
Peeping
of started
Tom.
Black Christmas kind of started all the tropes that you see, like in you know what's known to be a slasher now. Like I think it started kind of because Psycho is a lot different.
Yeah.
I think Black
Yeah.
Christmas started kind of the more modern format. Although you know movies like Psycho and Peeping Tom definitely were the kind of the originators, maybe like a proto slasher.
Yeah.
I
Blood
love
What about Blood Feast? Would you consider that a slasher? Or is it more of a gore?
Sort of.
Film.
Yeah, that was 63. That was after Psycho, but before Black Christmas. So
It's kind
yeah,
of
I
its
don't
own.
know.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'd really call it a slasher.
First gore film, probably.
gore
Yeah.
film.
Gore.
Yeah, it was definitely influential in the highly influential in the gore genre. That was one of the first
Yeah.
really gory horror movies.
Godfather.
That was before Night of the Living Dead even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
A great Christmas film I watched recently with great gore, and I did a review on it back in Thanksgiving time, was that Inside.
Mm.
That movie was just bloody as fuck. That was awesome.
Turns into a movie by the end of it.
It kind of does. Have you seen the remake, Brad? Of Inside?
Of what?
Of Inside. There's
There's
a remake.
It came out
It's
this
bad.
year.
Straight
Oh,
away.
I heard that. I
It's
heard
bad.
that, and I also heard that the remake came out at the same year as the original.
No, it came out this year.
Yeah.
Not
come on.
the same
did it?
year, man, that's
Okay.
gotta be a new low.
Okay.
Yeah,
I heard something about one of them. I heard one of the movies had a remake that came out on the exact same year as the original.
Wow.
Let me in and let the right one in.
Yeah.
But that's the only one I
That
know
I
of.
think was a couple of years, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
But that's one of the better remakes, I would say. Let Me In.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean-
dude, I love
Yeah.
that movie.
Mm.
I love that movie.
That movie's great.
It's great.
Me
And
too.
I've never even seen the original.
Original's really good.
Slightly better.
Well, you should.
Yeah.
I will eventually. Speaking of which, one of my subscribers is sending me a box of DVDs, and in it is going to be a Serbian film.
Oh no.
Oh.
Favorites.
I'm never watching that ever again.
I've never seen it.
I love it, Brad.
You're in for something.
I love it. It's not for everybody.
Something.
I can totally understand why some people really hate it, but I think it's one of my favorites.
It doesn't offend me or anything. I feel like it's just like, it just tries so hard to be shocking. It's just like, hey, look at me. Look how offensive I am. Look how, look how in your face, over the top.
If it's shocking just for the sake of shock, it's probably going to be crap.
Yeah,
it's a
that's what I mean.
movie though. Like
it all depends on how seriously you take
I
it.
don't like I don't know. I think raping babies is just a new low to me. I think that's where I draw the line.
I stayed away from it as a while because as a parent, I thought, I really want something like that in my head. But they handle it okay, like as good as well as that subject matter.
Plus, it looks fake as crap. So
yeah, baby does.
Yeah,
it looks really fake. But,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm still glad I saw it overall, I guess. But
I thought the actors were really good in it. Surprisingly,
I agree.
Yeah.
Sometimes I had a hard time understanding what that one guy was saying, but
yeah, I get that. I totally understand. It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, with that movie on the tip of everybody's tongue, want to go on to the second topic, Sean?
Sure. The next topic is, what is the best horror film of teen?
Oh, Lord.
Want to take that, Brad?
You know what I'm going to say. Halloween, hands down.
Yep.
I know, but
that was like the best horror movie of the decade. It may have been the best horror movie of this current century.
Wow. Really? Come on.
It was good.
It was good.
It was amazing.
It was very good.
Well, you might be shocked. It's not my favorite.
Really?
Really?
I am shocked.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good, but been a little better. There were certain things that bothered me.
Well, I'm biased.
But
Michael's my favorite.
Yeah, I know, but so I'm gonna pick A Quiet Place. That was my favorite of the. I thought it was absolutely excellent. Very successful. The tension is incredible. The acting is phenomenal. Just awesome.
I still gotta see
around.
that. I still haven't seen it.
Which one?
Oh, you need to, man.
A Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place?
I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear it. It was too quiet.
I think I'm waiting to see what my wife got me for Christmas.
We liked it, but we didn't love it. We were kind of like, because everyone seems to love it, and we didn't mind it.
It was good,
but we weren't like in love with the film.
Kind of a slow burn.
Yeah, it was good. I can see why some people really dug it, but I didn't. It seems like everyone loves it except us.
It was very good until the end kind of killed it for me.
I guess Hereditary was better, right?
Yeah, we liked Hereditary.
Yeah, Hereditary is really good, I feel.
Yeah, I liked Hereditary way better.
Really?
But I told Sean, it's not a bad movie, it's just not the best for us.
Yeah.
But we get it.
Well, so what's yours then?
Okay. You're gonna be sorry. Okay, I've got two. They're fighting right now. I've got like my top 10 list, and these two are kind of fighting it out. Well, actually, three are fighting it out, and one of them is Halloween. But I don't think that one's the best. It's like either going to be my number 2 or number 3. I haven't decided. The two that are battling it out for me this year, I really loved Revenge, but that's not on it. That'll be like my 4th. The two that I really loved are Ghostland. I loved Ghostland. Incident in a Ghostland.
Yeah.
Or just
Incident in Ghostland.
Incident in a Ghostland. I love that one, and I also love that. I just saw it last night. The House that Jack built. Oh my god!
Nice.
So, yeah. Has anyone seen it? The House that Jack built.
I haven't seen that one.
I love the director.
I do too.
Isn't that an older movie?
No, it came out. It came out this year. It just came out to VOD last night, as a matter of or yesterday. Yeah.
Well, then I'm thinking of another movie with the same title.
Yeah.
There's a book too.
Yeah, there's a book too.
Yeah, but it's very controversial. Has anyone seen an Incident in a Ghostland?
No, yeah.
Those are the ones that are fighting it out. It's either the house at Jack Bell or Incident in a Ghostland. So you?
Probably as well Incident in a Ghostland. And have any of you seen The Ritual?
He loved The Ritual.
Yeah, the Netflix original. That's the other one that I really love.
Say is that the one on Netflix?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. I've been wanting to.
It's really good. It's really good. It's a bit of a slower burn, but it's really good. The cinematography and the creature design in is absolutely beautifully grim. I love the hell out of that movie. That was my favorite movie of the year for pretty much all of the year.
Have
you guys watched that Aramenti yet?
What's your Brad?
Aramenti or whatever it's called on Netflix.
The
Blacksmith watch that yet? Yeah, that one.
I have. You haven't yet.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I saw it when I was sick, and I really liked it. I did make the mistake. Did you watch it? Have you watched it yet?
No, I haven't.
I would recommend watching for me, it auto went to the English dub of it. I recommend watching the original German version of it. The English dub's good, but it kind of takes away from a couple scenes. But it's really good.
Cool.
Hey guys, we have Amy's autopsy report on the chat. What's up,
Hi,
Amy?
Hey, Amy.
Hey.
All right, how about Dave Maggot? What's your favorite movie of 2018?
Either Hereditary or Halloween.
Spot.
Yeah, Hereditary or Halloween.
Both are really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, what did it for Hereditary, I love Toni Collette's performance. I'd say that's one of the best performances.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
He deserves an Oscar.
Yeah, she leaves some yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I like
I just
Halloween.
hear a kid's voice.
Yeah, where do I hear children?
Yeah.
Because I know it ain't mine.
It's not mine.
I'm
You
assuming
hear
it must be
children in my
over
house.
Hellhound.
Run.
Yeah, I got my little girl here. We were playing Legos.
What's up? Hi.
Hello.
We were playing Legos together, and then it was time to do the video chat. So I promised her we're going to play Legos again. It is,
We'll let you have your daddy back as soon as we're done playing with him.
You cannot have my daddy.
Here. You want a gummy worm? Here you go. You want a gummy worm?
I do.
I can't get the gummy.
Yum.
So are you going to ask Santa what you want for Christmas?
Yes.
She did already.
Oh, kitty.
Nice.
I think I'll have to be in your video chatty, daddy. This is literally what you do with video chatting.
Yep.
How can these people talk to you?
Fun stuff.
How can these people talk to you?
Cutting edge.
Well, you're a
technology.
YouTube star right now.
That's right.
Eat the puffball. You're trying to eat the puffball.
Don't eat the puffball.
You'll eat the puffball.
Can't have that.
I want to eat the puffball.
Tell me their names now.
All right, so
Erschen,
Hellhound.
Dave Maggot, Bronco Juggalo, and Jen's reviews from the Brave. My favorite is Halloween.
Yeah.
Nice.
My daddy lets me
On board the train.
No, that is not true. She's not allowed to watch scary movies.
He's lying.
You're lying.
You're lying.
I assure you,
Not,
she does not watch scary
not
movies.
even like Gremlins and stuff.
Nope.
I can
No,
watch
the
Goosebumps.
Gate or
Watches Goosebumps.
How about
That's good.
Ghostbusters?
That's a good way to start.
Yeah. Ghostbusters.
The good one, right? Not the remake.
Yeah, the real one.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
one. The only one that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that
I
Jack,
cannot
not
see.
that Jack
I
Black
cannot
crap.
see. How long you're gonna be in this video, chatty?
Probably like a half hour or so.
Brad, what
Okay.
about your?
Are these cameras? Wait, what?
Or even like do you let them watch a little bit of horror? Or?
Yeah. Not the scary parts.
Are you asking me?
I was asking Brad too. I was wondering if I know he's got little girls. I was wondering, do you let your little girls see any kind of horror?
If they want to.
Yeah.
Why are you eating gummy worms?
Because I'm not allowed to eat sweets, and I'm only allowed to eat a little bit every once in a while. And I chose to do it right now.
Bummer. It's gonna be a drag.
But no, my girls, like, if I know it's too scary for them, I'll tell them it's a scary movie, and they just won't watch it. But I don't have like any. They're not forbidden to watch anything. I wasn't either when I was that age, so my parents taught me what was real and what was fake. So that's how I believe.
I've been watching these movies obsessively since I was like her age, and so it really screwed me up. So I don't want that to happen. You know? I don't want her to be as screwed up as I am. But she has seen the part of Friday 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, where he kicks the boombox, and they're like, they're all confrontational. He lifts his mask up, and then they run away. And she's seen that.
That's part of the movie.
I let Christian watch. You started off with.
Yeah. Well, I got me started with American Werewolf in London randomly being aired on Sci-Fi.
Yeah, but then you kind of got into the more like classics and worked your way up.
Where did my batteries go that were in this?
I could never find a place to put the phone.
I had a whole box of them. Where are they? They were in this drawer.
Okay, you're just silly and around.
I started real early. I think at like 5 years old.
Same here.
Yeah, same. 4 maybe.
Yeah.
I was already like an expert by the time I was 11. Like I already knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching live stuff I'm not supposed to be watching.
We all turned out fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, sure we did. Sure.
Let me have my.
Keep telling me stop that.
Yeah, my wife's in here stealing them. Is that a grape zero sugar Powerade?
No.
Christian.
No, it's cherry cider.
Oh. You suck.
I think it's
something else I'm not allowed to have.
Now put that word in front of me, people.
Did you know that, at least this is what I was told, when you're a diabetic, juices are worse for you than candy because it gets into your system faster?
Yeah.
It makes sense.
No, I'm not leaving your video chat.
She's enjoying that, huh? She's enjoying the show.
Dave's having phone issues.
Hello, people.
He's falling on me.
Hello.
How old
Hello.
were you when you started watching horror movies?
Hello.
Were you a little
Hello?
tiny when you were watching them?
How about you, Jen?
Hello,
When did you
people.
start watching them?
Talk to me. Talk.
I watched it when I was the weird little girl. I was an only child, so of course I was weird to begin with because I was. They say only children are weird. I watched them really
Is that
young.
what they say?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they do. Only children, and it's true. I've known a few only children. We're usually a little different than the ones that have siblings. So. Yeah.
Is that
But
right?
I watched horror. I was the weird girl. I was the weird girl who knew about horror, wore a lot of black. I wasn't goth. I just happened to wear a lot of black.
The guy thought you were a witch.
Yeah, in high school they thought I was a witch. And I don't know why they did though.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Are
I was
you?
a weird
People,
Not
can you talk
no,
to
Yeah.
me?
No.
Flash is trying to say
Make me
hi,
angry and
but
find
I'm
out.
quiet.
No. If I was, then my life would be a little different. I would use my powers for more than what I've got now. No.
Bye, guys. I'm gonna take a nap.
I wasn't God, but he always wore black, the black metal t-shirts. And
Same here.
still do. All right, should we get to the next topic, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
What is the worst horror film of 2018? Dave Maggot, start us off.
Can we cancel this video chat?
I don't know if I can think of any. Was there?
Come on, why do you want to cancel it?
She's mad because it's interrupted her Legos, so now she's getting revenge on me.
Oh.
We're playing Legos.
Oh, there he goes.
Not really a horror movie, but Jurassic World is terrible.
And you, I know I'm gonna put
The,
revenge
the
on you.
newest one?
Yeah.
It was fun.
What was it? The Fallen Kingdom?
It was stupid, but it was fun.
I don't find
What,
it.
what do you mean stupid fun?
It was very predictable and very cliche, but all the villains were like mustache twirling, typical greedy, money grubbing, big business CEOs.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna die, he was gonna live, but it was still fun.
I took my 9-year-old to see it, and he loved it, but I almost felt like crying. That one scene with the dinosaurs, and I'm like, they're extinct, Jennifer. But I felt sad, that one scene where they're leaving on the island and they're leaving all the dinosaurs to die
Yeah, the
behind.
Brontosaurus is sad.
Weeping, and I was like, Jennifer, they're extinct.
Creatures.
I know, but it got me. I'm a chick. What can you say?
Daddy,
It's
say that
CGI.
one last time.
That's what Christian said.
What?
Already.
Do it again.
How about you, Bronco?
Halloween.
So it's the best and the worst?
Careful.
No.
I can see that.
Honestly, I haven't really watched a lot of horror movies that came out this year. So I would have to definitely say Slender Man.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Slender Man.
Most
Oh,
people
Slender.
say that.
Have you seen?
That was a waste of time.
Oh wait, I got one. I got one too. I didn't like Summer of '84.
Really?
Are you serious?
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't like
I
that.
haven't even seen that yet, and I already like it. No.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I forgot about it.
I love
I didn't
all
like
these
it.
Everybody
movies are
keeps
taking
talking about how
place in
great that
80s.
movie is.
So
It's
how
been done
come
like
you
100
didn't like
times,
it?
and it's just I don't know. Just the glow is gone for me. That '80s nostalgia. I'm just sick of it.
I get that.
I'll never get
Kids
sick of
riding
the 80s
bikes and stuff,
nostalgia.
and then like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can get sick of that, especially if He-Man's involved.
Damn right.
Right.
I
It's
think it's
too much
funny
fun,
when
though. It's like,
I always think
It
it's
hits
funny
you
when a
over the head
movie's
with
set
it.
in the 80s and they're always like, they have to constantly
Right.
remind us. They're like, look, a Rubik's Cube. Rubik's
G.I.
Cube.
Joe,
It's
G.I.
set in the
Joe.
80s.
Yeah.
Look, we're in the 80s. See the Rubik's Cube? We're in the 80s.
there's like no blood until the end, and like it's
Careful.
I liked it. I did.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
I did.
I think it did it better though.
I agree.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I feel like it was the only one that really got it right so far. I mean, better than any other one.
I don't know. Honestly, I still have a lot of issues with the new hit. I liked it better than the original, and it's a good movie, but I still have a lot of issues with it.
Really?
We're not the biggest It fans. It was bad, but it wasn't like something we loved like most people did.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
My issues with it are more of the departure, once again, just like with the original, the departure from the source material.
This one was a
Yeah.
lot closer than the original was. It was a lot closer, even though it took place in the 80s instead of the 50s, and but they still
Well,
they kept
that
it
and
fresh and did something new, and it was a lot more faithful.
But they took out things that were considered. They took them out just because they weren't PC.
Like
And
what,
that
the
bothered me.
orgy? Like what, the kids having an orgy in the sewers? Is that what you're talking about? I'm glad they took that
That
out.
might,
Honestly,
that might not fly
no,
today.
what-
Yeah.
What the part that I wouldn't care. You don't have to show it, but you have to keep it in the story. There was
It
a
should-
reason it was in the story, but you don't have to show it. But what bothers me was that they took out the entire subplot between Mike and God damn it, I always forget his name, the bully.
Oh, what is his name?
Henry Bowers.
Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, between Mike, Henry, and Henry's fathers. They didn't even have Mike's father in the movie. They had his uncle, which is not even in the book.
Well, they had
The whole slaughterhouse thing wasn't even in the book.
They didn't have a lot of time. They had to cut something out. I mean, they couldn't have the whole thing with his dog, Mr. Chips, and all that.
The producer and the director both said that they took it out because it was considered racist.
Oh, that's not good. I don't care for that.
I think it's idiotic because it was the exact opposite of the point.
It's not as if, because Henry, it's not as if he's supposed to be a bad person or anything.
Yeah.
And then,
And then they made his dad the cop, which was dumb.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
Well, I really liked the movie. It was a good movie. I mean,
yeah, I had some issues with it too, but overall, I enjoyed it. It was pretty scary.
I enjoyed it
I
overall.
think the kids were all really good
what's going on,
actors.
Cadaver Club?
Yo!
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Cadaver. The kids were really good.
What's up, Cadaver Club?
Bill Skarsgård was good.
We also
Yeah,
got
he was.
Leo McKenna.
Was he better than Tim Curry? Or which one do you prefer better? Tim Curry
Oh,
or
man, I don't know. I love Tim Curry so much. It's
who doesn't?
hard to say.
Skarsgård, baby.
Skarsgård was scarier, but I don't know. I just love Tim Curry. Like he's
Tim Curry was good. Just that movie is just so terrible. Not even Tim Curry could save that movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's the best part of it.
Each their own.
Yeah, he's easily the best part of it.
To each their own.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I picked Skarsgård on that one.
Curry probably just.
Now, if we were talking Rocky Horror Picture Show, it's all about Curry.
Yeah.
Oh, he owned it. He owned that movie.
I don't even know who played him in the remake.
I didn't even bother with that piece of crap.
Yeah.
I also loved him in Clue.
Oh,
yeah,
he can make anything good. Home Alone 2, Muppets Treasure Island. He's always great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
He's good at everything.
And that's tough to make that good.
He makes every movie better.
He does.
The thing that made Charlie's Angels good was we had 3 hot actors running around naked at the time.
Crispin Glover, too.
I mean, that's what made Charlie's Angels good. Yeah.
I love Crispin Glover.
He's good too.
Yeah, he was funny.
Oh yeah, Crispin Glover was in that movie, wasn't he?
He was in the second one, wasn't it?
He is?
No, he was in the first one. He played.
He's in the second one.
I don't know.
I haven't seen both.
Yeah.
I thought he was in the first, the second one. I don't know. I guess I'm not a Charlie's Angels expert.
You don't have to be.
My knowledge is limited when it comes to that area.
Yeah.
I had the biggest thing for Lucy Liu back in the day, so I watched everything with her in it.
Yeah. I had a thing for Cameron Diaz there for a
I did
bit.
very well.
Me too.
She looked the best in The Mask. Like after she looked so great in The Mask. Like after that, nothing she ever did ever lived up to that.
She got like really skinny after that.
Yeah, and I don't know, like her. Yeah, she got bony.
Like she in the mask, she was curvy, and she, you know,
gosh, in the mask, she was smoking. I mean, she was
yeah,
gorgeous.
smoking. There's a
Yeah. I didn't. I swear I didn't do that intentionally. But yeah, she was stunning in that.
Cadaver
All right,
Club. We're
so,
talking about worst horror
yeah.
films of 2018, but we kind of went
Right.
off topic.
Yeah.
We started talking about Charlie's Angels.
And
Sorry
Tim
about that.
Curry.
Well, way off the deep end.
Yeah. Oh, what's the next topic?
Oh, did everybody go yet?
Well, I wanted to give
I don't
my.
think-
I wanted to give.
Yeah,
my-
everybody but Dave.
Already
Oh
went.
wait, Dave.
Okay,
Dave, did you say yours? Yeah.
Or did we?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
Okay, what's yours?
You start.
Okay, well, you start. You go.
All right. I mean, I think it's going to be a unanimous thing for us. Slender Man.
Yeah, Slender Man was brilliant. No, actually, I got one. Slender Man. Death House.
Yeah.
Death House was such a disappointment.
That's also.
Don't say that, man. I still want to see that movie.
Let down.
No.
Which one?
No, bummer.
Oh, Death House.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that Dave just laughed. He knows exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh god. House.
Yeah. It was such a disappointment.
Yeah, it was such
Tony Todd.
as a
Dee
Venus
Wallace,
flytrap farmer.
Dee Wallace. Gunnar Henderson wrote it.
Yeah, he wrote it. Although I feel that they changed a lot of what he wrote.
Yeah. It's just, definitely Death House would be the worst.
Yeah, Death House and Slender Man.
Yeah.
The Slender Man just shows everything wrong on in horror movies.
I've heard Overlord is very decisive. Has anybody seen that?
We've been meaning.
Quite popular.
Yeah, I've heard some people say it's the best. Some people say it's the worst.
We need to see it.
Yeah, we've been meaning to before the end of the year.
Well, so my pick would be The Last Sharknado. It's about time.
Haven't seen it yet.
I don't even take this movie seriously.
That just says it perfectly. That sums it up perfectly, doesn't it?
I don't even take this movie seriously. Like they're not even worth my time.
I mean, the first one was kind of fun, and silly.
Well, at least they know what they are.
Come on.
I guess. I mean, they don't try to be anything but exactly what they are.
It says it was the last one, but there'll be another.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
House Shark was better.
Yeah. And Santa Claus.
House Shark.
Worked on that. House Shark.
House Shark.
Yeah, House Shark and Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws.
Wow.
DC Santa Jaws.
They've done like everything that they could possibly do with sharks. Like there's been like every type of thing you could possibly do with sharks, except make a good movie with a shark. That's the only thing they haven't done yet.
Jaws.
Yeah, Jaws, of course. But I mean, I'm talking about like.
Well, I heard 40. I haven't watched it yet, but 47 meters down is supposed to be pretty good.
It is.
It is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really dug it.
It was fun.
And
Yeah,
the
it was
Meg is
Also,
good.
what was it, The Shallows or
supposed to be.
whatever? And open water and stuff. I don't really consider them shark movies though. Like I don't know, they're not really about the shark. There's like
I was
something
just
else going on, and then there's a shark too. I guess the Meg was okay. I don't know.
It was fun.
It was more of an
I like
action.
the Meg.
Jason watched the Meg last night. He told me it was really good.
I would love them to do something like Jaws, but like have a more realistic looking shark, but without using CGI. So I don't know how they would do that outside of getting a real shark. But obviously that wouldn't be.
I thought the Meg looked pretty damn good this year.
Hey, Dave, what are you eating?
I got chicken.
Yummy.
Isn't there supposed to be a
Cadaver.
Yeah, 48 meters down is coming out next year.
Yeah, I thought there was a sequel coming out for it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Cadaver Club says The Reef is my favorite since Jaws.
Reef? Hey.
It is a good one.
Yeah,
I haven't
love
seen
it.
that.
Oh, it's really good.
So the next question I think should go to Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies because he came up with this question. Remember what that is? The age-old debate.
Uh-oh.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah. So,
It's not about
why don't
Christmas.
you start that off?
I think to me it's a Christmas movie, and so is Lethal Weapon, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, such a Christmas movie. If your main theme of the movie when the title rolls is a Christmas song, it's a Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tell him your thoughts.
It's a Christmas movie all the way.
It's one of his favorites. He watches
It's
it.
my standard Christmas movie. I watch it every year.
I don't agree. Chris Willis says it's not a Christmas.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
It's
You
not
don't
a
agree
Christmas
with that,
movie in the
Ken?
traditional sense, but like it's not about Christmas, but it takes place at Christmas, and I don't know. I always watch it around Christmas, and like when I think of Die Hard, I think of Christmas. So I don't know. That counts for something. It's not a traditional Christmas movie like It's a Wonderful Life or Christmas Carol or something like that. But I'd say it's or Miracle on 34th Street. But yeah, I'd say it counts for something.
How about Dave?
Still think
Do
of
you agree with
Christmas.
that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. This is my favorite Christmas movie. That's not hard.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with it. You start with Christmas Carol. You got God Bless Us Everyone, and then you have Fa Hu Ra Me Fa Hu, and then you got Yippee Ki motherfucker. Can't go wrong.
And Alan Rickman.
I love him.
Alan Rickman plays an awesome villain. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. He's good in everything, or he was good in everything.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, he is great.
He is one of my favorite actors of all time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's good in everything. I love Dogma.
Yeah.
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, anyone but Jen?
I love that movie.
Right here. One of my favorite movies.
I like that. I
One
like
of my favorites.
Mine too.
Adam Paul Beaumont says if it's set during Christmas, it's a Christmas movie.
Agreed.
Okay. Okay, Jen's odd girl actually is.
Well, I'm going to have to disagree because Bruce Willis himself said it's not a Christmas movie, so that's enough for me.
Thank you, Sean. I agree with you.
Man, Bruce Willis divorced Demi Moore. What the hell does he know?
Yeah, exactly.
To me, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if people want to watch it around Christmas, let them. If people don't want to watch it on Christmas, consider it a Christmas movie, whatever. To me, I just don't think it really matters. It's not about Christmas, and it doesn't really have a Christmas theme. It just has a Christmas setting and a Christmas backdrop, and it takes place at Christmas. So
it doesn't matter. I just thought it would be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's whatever puts it in your heart, I suppose. To be happy. Christmas, whatever movie puts in your heart. Something like that. I don't know.
There's no question it's an awesome movie. That's true.
Great.
Yes.
Damn right. Yeah, I'd say it's kind of a Christmas movie. I don't know, just not like a full-on.
Watch my book. Don't step on it.
Like a full-on holiday theme or anything, but I always watch it around the holidays. I don't know, it comes on a lot in the holidays. But I feel like you can enjoy it any time of year. Like you can enjoy it like all year round. There are other movies that I kind of only want to watch near Christmas, so I don't know. Maybe that means something too.
True.
I get that.
And it doesn't have to be Christmas, though, to watch Die Hard, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I can watch that year round. With some of the others, like, I only want to watch them around Christmas. I just feel like it'd be weird
I can't watch on 34th Street during the year.
Yeah, it'd be weird watching, like, A Christmas Story, like, in July to me. I don't know.
So I'm guessing you don't subscribe to Hallmark's Christmas in July.
Oh God.
Oh.
I actually had the Hallmark channel on my.
Oh, no.
My wife loves Christmas and she loves Christmas movies, so we watch them all.
Same here.
Yeah, my wife likes that stuff too.
My grandmother, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I know.
You think I would being a chick, but I don't. Never did. No, I don't dig the Hallmark movies. No.
You're done.
What?
A little cheesy.
When are you gonna be done?
How many more topics are
Never. Never.
Yeah.
What do you mean never?
there?
Never.
Never gonna what?
We're gonna be on here forever.
Forever and ever.
Ever.
Don't play with that.
Hey,
Just wants
I'll
to play
make you a
Legos
deal.
again.
Go watch Trolls. By the time it's done, we'll be done.
I love trolls.
We're not talking about.
Or better yet,
Trolls
watch
2.
Troll 2.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah, that one.
good one.
I know
Be
which
more
one, Dave.
fun.
Then.
All right, the next one, guys. The next topic is going to be a real fun one, I think. What is the best horror comedy of all time? Yes. Shoot Dave Maggot.
Wow, these are really tough ones.
Yeah.
A lot of good ones.
Yeah.
A lot of good
I'll tell
ones.
you guys.
Man. I'm just gonna say Shaun of the Dead.
Ooh.
Nice.
Good one.
Yeah.
Excellent choice.
I saw that in theaters 4 times, so.
It was good.
It's amazing. I love watching that movie.
Yeah.
I love British humor.
Me too. That's my
Me
humor.
Brad?
I'm gonna also agree with Dave and say Shaun of the Dead, but also tied with that is what I think is probably the greatest comedy of all time, and that is Young Frankenstein.
That was my answer.
Nice.
Good choice.
Nice one.
Love Mel Brooks. A huge Mel Brooks fan.
Yeah, but I do have to say fuck Fox for not letting me use the clip in my video, you assholes.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Abby Normal.
Yep. He must have an enormous schlongstücke.
Pronounced Igor.
That's just thinking that one.
Right.
Around the hay.
Go eat and then we'll be done.
Rest in peace. That's definitely a great performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know. Yes, we all know what he did.
I love Marty Feldman too. Marty Feldman is one of the best.
Oh yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I think him and Gene Wilder
How about-
made a great chemistry, like probably just as much as Wilder and Richard Pryor did.
Daddy.
I wish they did more.
Daddy. Can you get us some
Me too. How about you, Hellhound? What's your favorite?
Evil Dead 2.
That's mine.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
There's a lot of good ones. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
Oh, that's a classic.
Reanimator, Fright Night, House.
Yeah.
Wait, Reanimator's a comedy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's a
Right,
horror.
Chuck.
Hey, no, you have no clothes on.
You. No,
You need, I told
clothes
you,
on.
go get on a shirt.
Talking to his,
How about you, Jen?
Oh, well, I'll agree with Brad. I love that was going to be my answer. It was Young Frankenstein. Let me try to think of another one that I really like. I like Repossessed. It was a comedy
Oh,
from.
yeah. Repossessed.
Yeah. Thank you. Someone else
That's a good
remember.
one. That's a good one.
Love that movie.
Yeah. Don't want to be repossessed. Yeah, it's fun. Linda Blair's it. Yeah. What about you?
Evil Dead 2 is really damn good.
You have another one?
There's a lot of great ones.
Funny. That's not a horror.
It's not a horror movie. No, that's not a horror film. I always do have had a fondness for Fright Night.
Yeah, Fright Night.
That's a fantastic one.
Yeah.
You consider Fright Night a horror comedy?
Yes.
It's a lot of humorous elements with it, with the whole Peter Vincent's early scenes.
Yeah, there's a lot of humor in it. Kind of like American Werewolf in London.
Yeah, that's
almost be considered a horror comedy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I have another one.
I don't know if I ever considered Friday Night a horror comedy. It has comedy in it, but I never really considered it a horror comedy.
Yeah.
I actually have two. I think, and this one's kind of the same way as Fright Night. It's not exactly a complete horror comedy, but it has some really funny lines. Lost Boys. The Lost Boys has some really funny horror.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love The Lost Boys.
Yeah, it does.
And Vampire in Brooklyn.
What is a goddamn shit-sucking vampire?
Fright Night 2 is the more of a comedy too. Fright
Yeah.
Night Part 2.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't
Does
like
anybody else? Does anybody consider Rocky Horror a horror comedy or just musical horror comedy?
Musical horror comedy.
Yeah, more of a musical than a horror comedy.
There's not
I love that
a
one too.
lot
That's
of
an awesome
horror
movie.
in it. I know it's got horror in the title. It has like a horror setup and a horror theme, and kind of more of a parody.
Well, it's because it was supposed to be like partially a tribute to the old Universal horror stuff, like
right.
You know,
The RKO picture.
and then also when he kills Eddie in the freezer, and then they eat him. I mean, you know.
Don't eat meatloaf.
It's not.
See, Paul Beaumont and who else said it? Who else said Evil Dead 2 in the chat? My chat went disconnected for a minute. So whoever said Evil Dead 2, aside from Paul Beaumont, I don't really consider Evil Dead 2 a horror comedy. It's just a horror, but it just happened to have some humor in it.
Yeah, but you
now,
can say the
Army
same
of Darkness
thing.
is definitely a horror comedy.
I would agree with that.
You could say the same thing about Young Frankenstein. You could say that's a comedy with a little bit of horror in it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Just one's more than the other.
Right.
It was the Three Stooges.
Just more one than the other. You're right. It's more of a horror, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's like Three Stooges with horror.
Yeah.
Evil Dead 2 was modeled after the Three Stooges.
Cadaver Club says Tucker and Dale versus Evil. That was a great one.
That's a good one, yeah.
That was good.
Something cool about Young Frankenstein is all the equipment in the Frankenstein lab is actually the equipment from the original movie, the Universal film.
Oh, was it? That's
Yep.
great.
Right.
I think it's funny in Son of Frankenstein. Basil Rothbard, who plays the son of Frankenstein, his son has curly hair, like curly blonde hair, and he looks like a young Gene Wilder. And of course, Frankenstein, he's Dr. Frankenstein's grandson. So I always like to pretend that actually is his character, and he's grown up, and it actually is connected to the.
That's funny.
And that was the last performance by.
That kid voiced the DMB too.
Why did his name is
or something like that.
Hey, you guys are spilling.
Boris Karloff. That was his last performance.
Last time he played Frankenstein, yeah. And then Lon Chaney Jr. took over. He played him like Michael Myers, like 40 years before Michael Myers existed.
The ghost of Frankenstein.
Yeah, the
Bela Lugosi play him, and then Glenn Strange.
Hey, get your foot off there.
Yeah. House of Dracula.
I still think the best Frankenstein actor was Robert De Niro. I know that's unpopular opinion, but I loved him.
That's a good movie, and I think he was underrated in that. I think that whole movie is underrated. Kenneth Branagh directed it and starred in it. And I thought it was really good.
It's really good. That movie's amazing.
To the book so far.
Yeah,
I think it's very underrated.
Yeah.
That's my wife's.
Yeah, I like Robert De Niro as Frankenstein's monster, but
my wife
By the way,
Christy
the
loves
debate-
it.
the whole debate
the
about
romance in it.
Yeah. Is it the name of the monster or the scientist? Guess what? Wait for it. Both. It's the name of both. The scientist, his name's Dr. Frankenstein. He created the monster, and get this, he named the monster after himself. If you create something, aren't you going to name it after yourself? They're both Frankenstein. So for all
Cadaver
the
Club asks if we can.
sticklers who like to sip their lattes and type on their laptops and say,
Yeah, Ginger Snaps
"Frankenstein's
is
the name
a
of
hard,
the man,
Robin.
not the monster. Look how smart I am. Look how intellectually enlightened I am." It's both.
Yeah.
They're both Frankenstein, damn it. Not in the book, not in the original Mary Shelley novel. No. But in most of the movies, they're both Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's never called Frankenstein.
He's not, but I mean, you have Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. They're clearly talking about the monster. Then we have Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. Again, they're talking about the monster. Saying Frankenstein's monster or the monster just sounds tedious to me. It's just like, I'd rather just call him Frankenstein.
It's a good point.
Because he is Frankenstein. He's made from Frankenstein. Frankenstein made him. He can be called Frankenstein too, but I know people can't stand that, and they always want to feel the need to point out how inaccurate it is. But I always said they're both Frankenstein. If I create something, a living thing, you better believe I'm going to name it after myself. Not that the doctor ever said that out loud, but you can, why not? Who cares?
Speaking of that, that's my favorite horror comedy of all time. Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
Good choice. I love that.
That movie is great.
Freaking love that movie.
Yeah, one guy going like this and one guy going like this.
Got the original Wolfman. And you got a really good Frankenstein's monster, Glenn Strange.
And Bela Lugosi came back as Dracula. The only time since the original.
Right. The only time.
I wish you would have played him more.
Yeah,
you would have played him instead of John Carradine.
I know.
She's got something in her hair.
What a difference that would have made.
Yeah. I love House of Frankenstein. I think that's one of the best. But it would have been a lot better if Bela Lugosi had played Dracula and if all three monsters would have had, shared some screen time, for God's sake. They killed Dracula off before the other two were even introduced. What the hell? I know the idea of a shared universe was still in the infantile stage at that point, but damn.
Yeah. And then they didn't show the monster till like the last.
Yeah, at the very end. They kill Dracula off, then it focuses on the Wolfman, then he dies, then the monster awakens. It's like, man, they really didn't. They had a hard time juggling more than one monster.
I know, right? All right, guys, we're gonna get to another fun topic. I know you guys are gonna, you guys who love the new movies are gonna enjoy, like Jen. What films are we most looking forward to in 2019? Go, Jen.
Okay, I have a few. This one, I don't know if I'm looking forward to it, but I'm very interested on how they're going to do it, would be the new Pet Sematary. I don't know if it's going to be as good. I really love the original Pet Sematary. I'm curious. I'm very curious. I don't think anyone can top Fred Gwynne as Judd. I love John Lithgow, but I don't think he'll be able to touch the performance that Fred Gwynne did in Pet Sematary, but I'm curious. The ones that I'm super excited for are Rust Creek, which Christian told me about.
Yeah, it's a new rape revenge movie in January.
Yeah, the new Voorhees movie. Anyone heard of that one? There's a new fan film. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. La Llorona, because we're hoping that's going to be good. Yeah. And we also Three from Hell.
Yeah, the new Rob Zombie movie.
Yeah, and also Firestarter is another one I'm curious about. So. Yeah, and Happy Death Day.
Yeah, I'm interested. Shape up to be, of course, Three from Hell. I'm very interested in seeing. The only one I'm actually super duper looking forward to and have hope for is The Ranger, the new slasher movie that blends punk rock and slasher movie together. I hope that trailer that had me sold if I saw it. So I'm hoping that would. And I don't have its official release date for 2019, but I'm hoping that'll come out.
Nice.
Yeah. That was a mouthful.
Yeah, that was a mouthful.
John Lithgow was great, but Fred Gwynne was like one of a kind. Like he made that role his own.
Yeah.
I love John Lithgow. I
Yeah.
think he's probably a better actor overall, but I don't know. Fred Gwynn was just, I don't know, he just embodied that part. When I think of that part, I think of Fred Gwynn. When I read the book, I picture Fred Gwynn
I do the same thing.
as Judd Crandall. And nobody delivers those lines like him. And I saw the trailer, and Lithgow was just kind of like, you know, whatever he said.
Bland to me. Very bland.
Oh, the man, hard Estonia.
Yeah.
You know, he just, he doesn't say it with the accent. You gotta say, son of a man's hot Estonia. You don't want to do that. Nah, it's a curse on that. The ground's gone sour. You know, you gotta have the accent.
Yeah. I didn't like Lithgow's delivery of Dead is Better.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
It's not as iconic.
Yeah,
What is up with those kids? What's up with those kids wearing the masks and beating on the drums? What the hell is that? That wasn't in the book.
Hey, all right, you guys
It's like
need to
they're
go
just
if you're
saying,
gonna
look,
be
we're in a
running
horror
into my
movie. We're
stuff.
trying to be scary. We know we're in a horror movie and we're trying to be scary. What kid would do that? Like, get out of here with that.
Yeah, I'm wondering where they're going with that. I'm so curious. Because
I'm so curious to see it. I still want to see it because it has potential to be closer to the book.
Yeah, it does.
It'll probably be closer to the book.
Watch out for the stand, Miranda.
I still think the original is really great, but this one could be as good too.
I do too.
I
really hope that Gage. I really hope that Gage Creed is like really vulgar and like really profane when he comes back, like he was in the book, because he had an awesome personality. He was a vicious little.
Yeah, he was.
Little dead kid, man. He had a mouth on him.
I like it.
Jason's in the chat, guys.
Hey,
Yo.
what's up, Jason? Nightmares, JM. Oh, and the late horror show.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm not looking at the chat this time because
Jason is the Horror Hangouts alumni. What up, Dino?
Alumni section.
Hey, Dino.
Hey, Dino.
Dave, what about you? What are you most looking forward to in 2019?
Really looking forward to Happy Death Day to You now.
Yeah.
I want to see that. It looks fun. That's why I watched the first one, was that trailer.
I thought it was decent.
I'm looking forward to, obviously, like Avengers and Captain Marvel, and I'm looking forward to New Mutants.
Oh, don't even get me started on the superhero movies, man.
I know. New Mutants is kind of like a horror movie, X-Men movie.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all
How come that's taken so long to come out? Wasn't
that supposed to come out this year?
Yeah, it was supposed to come out last year too. Or no, it's supposed to come out earlier this year, then later this year, then this fall. I don't know if they know how to market it.
Yeah.
They just don't know what to do with it, really. Yeah.
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see Aquaman on Thursday.
Did you guys see that the Deadpool 2 is a third?
What's that?
What?
Did you guys see that they are re-releasing Deadpool 2 in the theaters as a PG-13 film?
What? I heard.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
More money, get people to bring their kids to see it.
I got the super duper unrated cut. That's like
the
opposite of that. It has even more offensive like stuff in it.
Oh yeah, it's chapter.
I thought the preview was funny with Fred Savage there.
Yeah, with the Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Ben Grimm?
Definitely the funniest superhero movie ever made.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Ben.
It's gotta be.
Oh, Ben.
You meant Ben?
No.
We got Makeup Stum Productions. What's up?
He's actually been in there the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to point it out. How about you, Bronco? What are you most looking forward to?
I got definitely a Makeup Stone and Cadaver Club, and I'm really looking forward to the new Godzilla.
Me too, yeah.
Me too.
That looks really good.
Rodan, Mothra. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's gonna be epic.
I'm looking forward, and I've never been really excited about a Godzilla movie, but I'm excited about this one.
I'm a Godzilla.
I
like that. Yeah, I like that it's in the same universe as Kong Skull Island. That is
Yeah, they're
awesome
gonna do a
because I love
Godzilla
that
versus
movie.
Kong again, which just blows me
Yeah,
away.
they're gonna do Kong
I
versus
can't believe
Godzilla or
that's
something.
actually happening. I've been
I don't
wanting that
even
to
know
happen
if I'm
for
going to be
years.
able to handle that.
Make
Yeah.
fun so long.
Sensory overload.
And then of
Yeah,
course I'm very
I
much
might
looking
lose it.
forward to I'm looking forward to It too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking forward to the inevitable Halloween sequel that I know will be rushed into production to make it out by next Halloween.
Actually,
I
no.
hope not. Come on. Next year already?
To take their time with it, hopefully.
They're actually good.
So.
Jamie Lee Curtis did an interview and said she has not been contacted yet.
Which they should have contacted her by now if they were going to get it out by next year. So
yeah,
they might actually wait till 2019.
I don't think they're actually going to do it next year. I was just joking.
Yeah.
So
I thought for a while they might.
I'm also hoping to see Groundhog 2 in 2019. Any chance of that, Dave?
Yeah.
Any chance of that?
2020 probably.
Cool.
Cool. I'm down.
Nice.
Awesome.
Can't wait for that.
Can you hear me, Dave?
Yeah.
Any chance of that?
I'll film it next year, but it'll be out in 2020.
2020?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Awesome. How about you, Hellhound?
Yeah, definitely It Chapter 2 and 3 from Hell. Is that coming out next year?
Yeah.
Yes.
January.
Okay, I thought so. January, really? Oh, wow. Damn, I didn't know it was coming that soon.
Whoa, that's
Awesome.
a bad time, though.
Yeah.
That's
Horror movies that
I didn't know it was coming
movies
that
that get
soon.
released
Wow.
in January tend to die.
Yeah, Bye Man. The Forest.
But it might be good.
I'm hoping it'll be good, but at least that's what I heard. It still has its January. They might change it before it releases, but yeah.
It looks good. I'm interested to see what he's going to do with that.
Close to a good movie as Rob Zombie has had.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only thing he's ever done that I really liked.
It's close.
Movie-wise, anyway.
Those two movies are the only ones I really like. Well, no, that's not true. I like 31.
31 was great.
Yeah, we really like 31.
I thought 31 was amazing, and I think what's his name that plays the main bad clown? I thought he was an awesome.
He was awesome, but he wasn't in it enough.
Yeah.
Like he was in the beginning, and then like I kept waiting for him to come out, and then he came at like the very end. Like he wasn't.
If he was like the whole movie, I would have loved it.
Yeah, hating Carney characters. I hated the way they talked.
I also
couldn't stand the dialogue.
I get a lot of hate for this, but I love the Spanish Nazi midget. That was just hilarious.
That's amazing.
I hated all the clowns except for Richard Brake.
Good movie.
Awkward silence.
I thought I was gonna die of boredom at Salem.
Oh God,
Yeah,
yes.
That was bad. It was a good idea, just poorly executed.
Oh,
I like it. I actually am
Yeah.
the only one towards Salem.
I think you might be.
Yeah.
I didn't care for
what? Yeah. What killed me about that movie? What killed me? They released this movie, or right before they released it, actually. They let the critics watch it or whatever, and like 4 or 5 different critics said this is the horror of the future. This is how horror movies should be done.
I heard that, yeah.
And then it comes out, and I watch it, and I'm sitting there going, "My God, where's the scare? Ooh, the lamps moved. Where's the scary part?" I'm like waiting, and then at the end, the ending part, I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck happened? How did we go from there to that? What happened?" And I'm like, it was just boring, and then it made no sense.
Yeah. Exactly.
So if that's the way the future of horror's future is bleak.
Yeah.
The Leprechaun Returns was good, says
Zombie,
Ben Grimm.
It was all right.
It was good.
Oh, that's out now, isn't it? I haven't watched that yet. I forgot all about it.
Yep,
I haven't watched it yet either.
I watched all the Leprechaun movies like in preparation for that, and then like I was all excited for it. Then I just like moved on to other things. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it's
But
good.
you can't.
I'll have to see it for sure.
You can only watch it on
it.
streaming, right?
Yeah, it's only on VOD right now.
I wish Warwick Davis was in it.
Yeah, I do too.
The new guy's good in it though.
This guy's got to be.
Did you guys hear why he's
Origins?
Did you hear why he's not in it?
No, but I was.
Warwick Davis said he will no longer do horror films because he wants to make movies his children will be proud of.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean movies your kids will be proud of? You built your whole career on it, you know?
Yeah, for real. That'd be funny if
and Star Wars.
That'd be funny if his kids said, "You should have done more horror movies, Dad." You know.
I thought it was kind of a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Big time.
Well, they actually did contact him to be in it, and he turned them down.
That's lame.
It is.
The new guy's good at it.
Especially after campaigning to be a part of it.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, after all he did with Origins.
Lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, Origins sucked.
Oh God, Origins.
You know what?
That was not
the thing
a
about Origins.
film, like at all.
If they would tweak that movie just a little bit, take out the Leprechaun storyline and all, it could be a decent creature feature.
Well, if they called it something else and it wasn't like supposed to be part of the Leprechaun movies, it'd be okay. But like, I don't know, still nothing too great. I'd say it might be the scariest out of all of them. Which I don't watch those movies for.
Yeah, that's not saying a lot.
For scariness,
it's not saying
it's not really scary, but it's taken a little more seriously than the others, I guess. Which.
Jason says he's proud of Leprechaun. How come, Jason? I mean, I love Leprechaun, but I gotta wonder.
Night, Ben.
Later, Ben.
Bye.
Cadaver Club's jetting, guys.
All right, so I wanted to give my picks for the what I'm most looking forward to. You guys said all of them pretty much. Definitely Godzilla, King of the Monsters, big time. I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
I love
giving it a different title. I don't like the title.
When I was a kid, all the freaking time. And this looks insane, like the real deal, like all those classic monsters together. I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
And definitely Avengers Endgame. I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait to see how that unfolds, the whole Thanos story, And definitely It Chapter 2. Really want to see that.
Does anyone have any hope for the lawyer?
What's that?
What?
Does anyone have any hope for the new La Llorona film, or do you guys think it's going to be a bad one? We have the La Llorona film. They're making a La Llorona for it.
Yeah,
we're looking
Mexican folklore.
Yeah, they're remaking it, and they've done some previews.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
previews.
It's about a woman who jealous of her husband, she kills her children. It's an old Mexican folklore.
I'll have to look into that.
The trailer was pretty good.
Yeah,
I like stuff like that.
Yeah. It could be a total mess.
Yeah.
It looks like I think it's like an independent film that got a wide release, so I support it.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah.
Cool. Gives me some more hope.
Yeah.
Someone said in the chat that they're making a new Critters movie.
What?
I heard that.
Really? Dude, they gotta have Terrence Mann and Don Opper return.
I know, right?
Yes.
Just pretend that Critters 3 and 4 never happened.
Yeah.
I didn't like any of the Critters movies, so I don't care.
I love the first two. I love the first two.
I bought that. I've seen them. I've seen the first one before, so I bought the I bought the box set or whatever from Walmart. I tried, man. I couldn't even get this again. I was like, wait, I like this movie.
The first movie's awesome. It's really dark and has an awesome soundtrack and great creature effects and badass alien bounty hunters and a really believable family and just great characters. And it's it's underrated as hell. Like, it's one of the most underrated movies ever made. I like it better than Gremlins.
I do too. And the soundtrack.
It's more of a horror movie.
For me is that soundtrack. I love that soundtrack.
Yeah, Power of the Night. What a great song.
I know, exactly.
Here you go, kid.
Hey guys, just real quick. Ben Grimm wants to know what was the favorite best non-theatrical released horror of the year?
Probably Incident in Ghostland. That was an indie.
Yeah. Incident in a Ghostland for us. That was
Revenge.
And Revenge was good. I loved
I haven't
Revenge.
seen Leprechaun Returns yet, but it'll probably be that one.
Did anyone else
I
see
have to
Revenge?
agree with.
Trying to think.
Gonna go put things up so the dog doesn't.
All right.
Be right back.
I have to agree with Horrific Nightmares JM Terrifier.
Terrifier, Bonehill.
Oh yeah,
I agree with him as well. But I think the Terrifier actually got released originally in 2017. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with those. Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
But yeah, I mean, it definitely got its DVD release this year. It really got big.
I guess you can still count it.
And then, like I said, dude, I love Bonehill Road. I thought that was so good.
Yeah.
And
the werewolf one, right?
yeah. In fact, I also like the one I just reviewed the other day. That was a 2018. I know that wasn't that was the one before. Bunny was real good. But that one was also, I think, originally released in 2016 under a different title. So.
I really dug Revenge. That was a good independent horror film. And the Wildling,
that was also really
the
good.
Wildling, the werewolf film was really good. Those two were really good for independence.
Yeah. And I have to go with Never Alone as well. I mean, yes, it got its release on YouTube last year, but it got its DVD release this year.
Yeah, that's a great one.
That was good.
So when does that new what is it called, Voorhees, come out, the fan film?
I don't know.
June or July?
Yeah, sometime then. It's a fan film.
Yeah.
And
that's directed by Deborah Voorhees, directed it, I think.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Hope it could be not a great one, but hopefully.
Is that
13
Bad Boy?
Debbie Sue Voorhees.
Yeah.
Deborah Voorhees is doing that 13th Fanboy, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her.
Yeah.
He was on a live stream talking about it. I talked to her on the phone a few years ago.
I know she was on someone else's stream. I think it was
Monty had her on, didn't he?
Yes,
Boogeyman Ben did. Didn't Monty have her on as well?
I think.
Yeah.
Who?
By the way, if you guys didn't get a chance to pick up the copies of Never Hike Alone, I hear they're working on more. I've also heard they are going to start doing a Kickstarter to get part 2 up and going.
Ooh, yes.
Wish they would just make a real. Wish they'd make an official Friday 13th film already.
I know, right?
But what can you do?
I don't know if it's ever going to happen at this point.
Doesn't want to allow it.
Aren't they still tied up in legal issues?
Yeah, probably. Victor Miller wants to control the rights or something. I don't know. He didn't give a damn about the fans.
He can't control a fan film, so.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't get. A lot of people are making the argument that Victor Miller isn't the one; it's the studio. It's Sean Cunningham. We should be pissed at.
Maybe. Really? I don't know. Whoever's preventing it from happening, that's who I'm pissed at.
Yeah,
Whoever's
they just need to stop this shit and get it together.
Yeah.
Especially since Halloween hit so big, they're missing out.
Yeah, I know. It makes
Yeah, they're missing out on some huge possible bank right now.
For real.
Yeah. Do you think this, if they could ever Halloween, do you think it could make more money than even Halloween and it maybe even combined?
Yeah.
Or Friday the Power?
Yeah.
Or do you think no?
I think it could easily outdo Halloween, honestly.
What's so impressive about it, the Halloween film, is not just how much it made like worldwide or anything, but it's because it didn't make as much as it, but it's that it made like 45 times its budget.
Yes, it did.
I mean, it had a high budget. It had a high budget. Halloween only had a $10 million budget and it made what, $300 million worldwide? I mean, it's still in some theaters. I mean,
yeah, definitely a success.
I agree, Jason. I agree. Definitely Margot Kidder.
So do you guys think that Halloween is going to open the door for other slasher icons?
I hope so. I hope it stops all the remakes and goes back to sequels. I want to see a sequel to the original Friday the 13th franchise and Freddy and all that.
Well, they're already doing. We're already getting.
Well, see, I don't want to. I don't want to see a sequel to the original Friday the 13th because of the possibility of them taking Jason out again.
No, not the original.
I would like to see a sequel to the remake.
Yeah, not the original movie. I mean the original continuity, like the original series. Now, if they did a sequel to the original, yeah, Jason probably wouldn't be in it. What would they even do? I mean, Mrs. Voorhees is dead. Jason's dead. I don't even know how they'd handle that. That'd be weird.
Right.
They couldn't do what they did with Halloween and Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Friday the 13th, Roy.
Yeah, Roy.
Yeah. Roy is back from the dead.
Yeah.
No.
This one?
No. Yeah, that one. I'm looking forward to the TV show, but that movie can go.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah. Big slap into the Don Mancini's face.
It really was, yeah.
Just a spit in the face to the fans. Just it's just a cash grab. It's just a money maker. That's it. No passion or anything behind the project.
No.
I'm not even acknowledging it. I'm not even going to see it. I'm not even going to talk about it. To me, it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Christian's going to make me go see it for the channel.
I'm over remakes anyway. I'm just over remakes. I'm just done with it. It's something that I'm just over them. I'm just over remakes.
I got that.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people are doing this thing where they're.
What about it? Oh, that was a good remake.
That's another book adaptation. So that doesn't count.
Yeah, I've always said that too. That it isn't really a remake. That is the official motion picture. The other one was just
it might
the
still
miniseries.
exist, even if the 1990 one was never made. The 2017 one probably could still exist.
Mm-hmm.
The new Child's Play wouldn't exist without the 1988 film.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I will see the new Child's Play once it hits the value bin at Walmart, which I'm pretty sure will not take long.
No.
Yeah. I might check it out if it's like on TV or something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay much for it.
What makes me mad is like they're not. It's not gonna be a killer possessing a doll, like a killer soul possessing a doll. So like, why even call it Child's Play? Why not just make another killer doll movie? I'd be all for seeing another killer doll movie that's not like Annabelle or Dead Silence, where we actually have a doll walking around and talking and killing people, and not just sitting around looking creepy like every other effing doll movie that they've made recently. I'd be all for that, but no, we got to put the Child's Play name on it because. It's weird because like that makes them more money because more people see it, but like that hurts the film in my opinion. Make it a remake because it's just tainted now. I won't see it because I would have saw it if they called it something else, but I won't see it because they call it that.
I get that.
Has the opposite effect on me.
Isn't he supposed to be a robot though in this one?
Yeah. Something stupid. Also, it's like small soldiers, I guess.
It kind of makes it actually makes it to where the name Chucky doesn't even make sense. There's a reason his name was Chucky in the original.
Yeah,
they're still keeping.
I don't think he's going to call Chucky. Is he?
The Charles Lee Ray doesn't even exist in this new continuity. Oh,
No.
what a mess.
Oh, man.
Play without him. Charles Lee Ray. Stuff.
Then again, if they're not going to have Brad Dourif, I don't really want to see Charles Lee Ray played by somebody else. So
Probably lives and dies with Brad Dourif, so.
Yeah.
Right.
So, on the other hand, I don't want to see Charles Lee Ray played by somebody who's not Brad Dourif. So.
Yeah. Jason, it's tomorrow, Jason. Her birthday's tomorrow.
Happy birthday, early.
Yeah, it's my oldest daughter's birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday, dude.
Yeah. And yours is the 20th, right? Because you're 1 day before my son.
I was gonna say, I don't remember telling you that. Did I tell you that?
You told me we were talking. My son's the 21st. I will always remember your birthday, right? Because my son's the 21st.
Yeah, mine's the 20th.
Jen just leaked that information.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Sorry.
Was there any more topics?
Yes, I add one.
One more?
What's your favorite thing? Yeah. What's your favorite thing to do at Christmas time? Simple.
Simple.
Jen?
Me? Oh, I'm sorry. What's my favorite thing to do at Christmas time? I'm not a Christmas person.
Wait for it to end.
Yeah, kind of. I guess getting gifts for my kiddos. I try to make it as nice of a Christmas for my kiddos. So trying to make it as nice as I can for the kids. Yeah.
That's all with the kids.
Yeah. How about you?
I guess I like making a Christmas Eve dinner and stuff. I like doing that.
His mother can't cook.
Yeah, I adopted that skill very.
How about you, Hellhound?
Like watching Christmas movies, horror or otherwise, all the Christmas classics, Christmas Carol and Christmas Story and all the Rankin Bass stuff, and sit around by the tree, drink hot chocolate, make snowmen, have snowball fights, go shopping, go to the mall. I just love driving around, looking at all the decorations and stuff. I really get in the Christmas spirit.
How about this? How about what's your favorite version of Christmas Carol?
Oh, definitely a toss between the 1951 Alistair Sim movie or the 1984 George C. Scott one. Those are both the best, in my opinion.
The Muppets.
Nice, that's my favorite.
Yeah, I was going to say
Scott.
Yeah, Alistair Sim was great. George C. Scott was great. Both of those are really good. And, Reginald Owen, the Patrick Stewart, the Muppets one, the recent one with Jim Carrey I thought was pretty good too. I like all of them really, but I think the Alistair Sim and George C. Scott ones are the best.
I agree. How about you, Dave? What's your favorite thing to do at Christmas time?
I like to hang out with my nephew now and just eat dinner with my family and stuff.
Nice. How old your nephew?
He's 2.5.
The niece 5 and 6, I believe. Actually, no, they're not. They're 7 and 8. But they're so cute. I have a lot of fun. How about you, Brad?
I really got more into horror, more into Christmas, doing Christmas stuff when after my kids came around. But something I've done every year since I was a kid, whether I was really into Christmas or not, was I love watching the original Grinch, the movie, cartoon special.
Yeah,
that's my favorite. And then I have to watch the Jim Carrey one now every year because I love that one too. And I've really gotten into doing this stuff though, like the tree and all that stuff. I even like going to the service before the Christmas service at church. I've really gotten into this stuff now. There is there is a thing here in Albuquerque called the River of Lights.
Yeah.
And my wife and I try to go, but it's hard to go every year because it's, you know, a little pricey and also it gets really fucking cold.
Yeah.
But they take they do the botanical gardens up in Christmas lights and decorations. Some of them are animatronic, some of them move, and it's just gorgeous. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we go through that. We try to go through that. We need to take. We haven't been since our second daughter's been born. So we need to do that. We want to try and do that this year. And yeah, I try to pay more attention to Christmas because we have so many freaking birthdays this month. So I like paying more attention to Christmas.
Oh man.
You know. But the yeah, it's I don't know. I really and I don't know. I don't want to go on a rant on the live stream, but it really bothers me that so many people get pissy about everything that has to do with anything anymore, especially when it comes to Christmas.
I hate that.
You know, like
People are so
the
annoying.
whole
They should just go back in their houses and just never come out until it's all over.
Now, like, okay, right. You know, like, all right, I'm a Christian, okay, so I do believe in celebrating the birth of Christ, all that. Yes, I know that the Christmas holiday is a bastardized, you know, taken over thing from pagan rituals that we used to, and then melded it together.
To me, I don't care though.
I know all that.
Anymore,
I know all about that. And if people don't want to celebrate it as the birth of Christ, fine. But it's still, in my opinion, an American holiday. We celebrate Christmas as an American holiday. If I was in Africa and they were celebrating Kwanzaa, I'd go celebrate that. You know, I mean, that's just how I feel about it. It's like people just need to shut up.
I agree. I hate people who are easily offended.
Shut the hell up.
Take the crap out of me.
And now we have people crying about baby, it's cold outside.
Oh please.
But nobody seems to give a shit about the homeless guy living down the street that actually is cold outside.
Yeah.
You know?
People are always
we care more about it. And what is so offensive about that song in the first place?
People just want something to be offended about these days. That's all they do. They use it as a crutch. They just want to be, you know, a bunch of easily offended whiners.
And then the Washington Post, they didn't have nothing to whine about with the president that day, so they had to say Rudolph was offensive.
Oh my God.
You know?
Yeah, no,
now these idiots are saying Snow White's offensive because the prince kissed her without her knowing and she was dead. It's like, okay, you should just let her die. It's like, don't worry, if you guys were dying and you needed a kiss, I won't kiss you. Don't worry, it's against your will. I'll just let you fucking die. Stupid asses. They have nothing
Miss
better to do.
Camille is in the chat. Hello, Miss Camille.
Hi.
Hello, Miss Camille.
Yeah, it's like this stuff's been around since before any of us were born. Any of us. Even well, how old are you, Sean? You're not. You were. Sean. When were you born? I know you ain't that old. Yeah, so I mean,
75.
like even okay in the case of like Rudolph, that came out over 10 years before even the oldest one of us here was born.
Yeah.
How did it go from not being offensive to being offensive?
What did they say is offensive about it exactly?
Yeah.
That it promotes bullying and bigotry.
If anything, oh my God!
Because
it's the total opposite. It's the total opposite. He was different.
Yeah, I know.
He was picked on, and then he becomes well respected. Oh my God, these people are so stupid.
Yeah,
I don't know how these people function.
It teaches the lesson for people to get over that.
It's the opposite of bullying.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the point.
I wanted to go be a bully. I watched Rudolph made me a bully.
Rising above it.
I watched Rudolph, and now I'm a bully because of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how these people dial buttons
because that sure worked out for them, didn't it?
I don't know how they function. I don't know how they dial buttons on a phone. They're so stupid. I don't know how they like properly function. It's like they don't have a brain. It's ridiculous. Nothing better to do.
Amy Autopsy's report asks why somebody would be offended by "Baby, It's Cold Outside." I haven't actually seen anything, but from what I've seen on social media, people are saying that it promotes rape, which I don't get at all.
That's why I've been avoiding. I avoid the media like the plague. I avoid the news.
I had like a Family Guy joke like 7 years ago.
Guys just trying to make a move on a chick.
Yeah.
Look at the people whining about pedantic, irrelevant crap.
Merry Christmas.
Terrific. says people aren't happy unless they are destroying tradition.
Yep, exactly. Once they ruin something for somebody, then they're miserable. If they're not making somebody else miserable, then they're miserable.
And like I said, I'm not trying to get into politics or anything, but like when you're a publication like the Washington Post, where what your job is to find things to be outraged about, to make headlines, and your biggest target is the president of the United States, and he didn't do anything that day, they had to figure out something. You know, at first I literally thought it was an Onion article.
Yeah, I did too.
So they went after Rudolph the freaking red-nosed reindeer.
Yeah.
My daughter watched that the other day. I hope she doesn't grow up to be a bully. Stupid.
I wonder if they're going to go after Frosty.
I was just thinking that somehow. That
no, he smokes a pipe, guy. He smokes a pipe and he doesn't wear pants. That's oh no.
And he's white. He's white.
Yeah,
so that must be.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, Frosty will be next.
Of course, I would love to see some green snowfall. So you know.
Lay off that pipe, Frosty.
Yeah, bad influence.
But there's always something. There's always something, you know.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's and you know, God forbid anybody, and everybody thinks this is weird coming from me, but God forbid anybody say we should have some sort of like moral standard, you know, to live our lives by that isn't based on lies and bullshit, you know.
Pretty much.
I hear you. Amy's autopsy report says people don't have enough to do if they're worrying about that stuff. LOL.
Exactly.
Big time. If you're worried about
Right.
Snow White getting kissed by the prince again without knowing it, then you probably have too much time on your hands. Get a life. Might be time to venture outside of the house.
Yeah.
You know.
That's some of the problem too, is the media. They're watching TV all day, and all they see is the bad news. So,
My problem is Twitter. Is I wake up in the morning and I check my Twitter feed. I got to stop doing that.
I'm all that stuff. I avoid it like the plague. I just don't want to see it. I don't want to know about it.
That's why I don't watch the news. You know, I can't deal with it. You know,
even like some like entertainment type stuff, like Star Wars. Like I can't even go on message boards to talk about Star Wars anymore because I feel like the fan base is getting so toxic. If you don't hate all the recent Star Wars movies, you're not a real Star Wars fan. And it's just gotten gotten so ridiculous.
I like them all. They can kiss my ass.
Exactly. I like Star Wars. I like all of it. Some of it I like better than the rest.
I don't know if I could agree with that, but
I mean, you don't have to like them all. That's the thing. That's the thing. People are saying either you have to like them all or you have to hate them all or you're not a real fan, and that's bullshit.
Like, to be a fan, you have to hate something. Like that's just weird to me. Like you have to hate. It's like you have to hate this one. You have to like this one. You have to think this one's okay, and then you have to like this one a little bit. Otherwise, you're not a true fan. It's like get out of here with that crap.
All the
it
people
even happens in like
Rudolph.
Really?
They all grew up to be bullies.
Yeah, exactly. They must have watched Rudolph when they were younger. That must have been it.
You know, I noticed Dave is being very, very quiet.
Hello there.
You okay, Dave?
On the subject that Monty G came up with, the thoughts on the Vogue magazine's recent article on state of horror in 2000.
We're kind of already on that subject in a way.
Yeah.
We are.
I love Dave's video on that. Dave, you were so awesome on that video you did where you read it and then ranted about it.
Oh, wow.
That was amazing.
Why don't you tell us about that, Dave?
I'd rather watch that video than actually read the article.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. The guy just doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, I can't believe it made it to print. Like, seriously, shit that gets printed these days.
I know.
Exactly.
Well, people
what
have been
the hell's
attacking
going on?
horror
That's
since
like-
the beginning.
Yeah.
horror's always been attacked and constantly used as like a scapegoat, and just I don't know. It's just been. I feel like that's just like that's part of being a horror fan. You have to deal with that. You have to put up with that type of thing. I mean, it's always been that way. So I think it's gotten better over the years in some ways, but you know, there's always going to be the backlash.
Yeah.
Cool.
And does horror people really read Vogue?
Yeah, I was supposed to say, of all places to publish it, Vogue.
Yeah.
Why do you go to Vogue for your horror news?
Yeah,
I don't know why the guy even did it. Like, just talk about dresses or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why Vogue was and I loved in the
That was
article
my
how
first thing was
since I was a kid, and he kept saying it like he had to prove he was, and
Totally
I
a
thought,
horror
no,
fan.
you're not.
Yeah, you're coming off as a tool.
Yeah. I really watch this stuff.
Yeah.
Really. I really watch this stuff. Really. No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally do.
I could care less what he thinks.
Street.
It's like, go away, you freaking noob. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He's only had like one tweet, too, since he tweeted that article, too. I've been watching.
yeah. That was my first thought, man. Who the hell is Vogue when it comes to horror?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do they know? I could care less what they think.
That's like me going to, you know, Horse and Hound and asking them about goldfish.
Yeah. It was bad.
It was horrible.
It was a bad article. No.
For those of you that don't know, that was a reference to a Julia Roberts chick flick.
What one was that?
Yeah, which one?
Notting Hill.
Knowledge in that field is limited.
Julia
Roberts. I would have known that one.
Yeah.
That's who I would love to see, Julia Roberts in a horror movie, in a real good horror film.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think because Julia Roberts is on the planet, in my opinion, I would love to see her in a horror film.
Good horror film.
She did Flatliners?
A good horror film.
Shut up.
I like to see like Sally Field or something.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Sally Field was in a horror film, wasn't she?
Which
Like,
horror film?
what was that?
Isn't she in Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No, Susan Sarandon.
Oh no, that's Susan Sarandon. I'm sorry.
Susan
Yes, I'm sorry.
Sarandon.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Sally
I
Field
don't know why I got
right?
those two confused.
Was that all the topics? I'm gonna have to wrap this up so I can go play Legos with my daughter.
Yeah, I believe so. Maybe we should.
Let's haven't eaten dinner yet either.
Some Legos.
I got Batman Legos, Spider-Man Legos.
Hey, Hellhound, I stole your green
Star
little
Wars
trees.
Legos. Still what?
Your green little trees.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Old-fashioned Legos, baby.
Now my dog's gonna say hi, and she's back too.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all the topics for the evening. So, any
Great discussion.
Do you have anything you want to plug before we leave? Do you have something going on that you want to plug? How about Jen? Do you have something coming up you want to talk about? Plug?
Yeah, I guess we have a few things going on. We're gonna do our end of the year like best and worst listed on New Year's and the 1st of January. We got a couple little videos to catch up, videos to talk about it to do. You're gonna review. Better watch out here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I've got them. We're gonna do it tomorrow. We'll probably get sometime this week.
Yeah. Or I might say it for Christmas. I don't know. One of the two. It'll either be up later, sooner, or Christmas or earlier.
Talk to the editor. I just talk on the videos. Yeah, that's about it.
Great. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Thanks.
How about you, Hellhound? You got some stuff coming up on the horizon?
I've been kind of taking a break from YouTube, but I'll definitely be down for another Blood Spatter Trio episode.
Yes, definitely.
Hush. Do it again.
Yes.
Yeah.
You taught her well. You taught her well.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Well done.
How about you, Dave? What do you got coming up?
Awesome.
You got anything good coming up?
Me or Brad?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not done with my video chat time. Really?
I don't want to plan anything out because then I'll get sick. I'll get sick in the middle of it again.
Yeah, that happens to us a lot.
Yeah.
What is that?
So I guess I just keep doing what I keep doing, you know?
I got some
Yeah.
free candy.
Yeah.
How about you, Bronco? You got
What?
Well,
Yeah.
right now I'm doing horrific night. Right now I'm doing Horrific Nightmare JM's 12 Days of Christmas. So here in about probably about half an hour or so, I will have a Christmas Evil review up. And then
Nice.
I was also going to be doing the Leprechauns, but I'm going to get with Hellhound on that because I know we wanted to do something together.
Yeah, we
And if
definitely
he's going to
should.
take a break for a while, if he's going to be breaking for a bit, I may start the Child's Plays. I'm not sure yet.
Will be great.
And I know that I have a couple
Cool.
packages heading my way, I've been told. So I'll have some unboxings coming soon.
Definitely.
Excellent.
I might do some surgery vlogs because I'm going to get surgery too.
Oh.
When is that again, Dave?
Kind of surgery.
Probably February. Gastric
February.
sleeve surgery. So I might do some of those.
And to everybody out there that's watching and everybody that's in the chat, if you're not subscribed to any of these people, please go and subscribe to them. They're all awesome YouTubers.
Oh, shucks.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Except for Hellhound. He has enough subscribers already.
Yeah.
Some of you are.
He has 48 and
We all have goals.
99.
Well, all my subscribers should be coming over to this channel, and I've mentioned it ad nauseum, so everybody should be coming over and checking out Sean's channel at the very least. Since
Thank you.
I've said it, so many
And
times.
Sean, I can't wait to hear what you got lined up.
Yeah, what do you
Yeah.
got lined up for the rest of the year?
Totally awesome.
We are.
I actually
love
don't
my
have any plans.
Not even you.
Well, I'm just coming out back after a couple weeks hiatus because I had some rough stuff going on in the past couple weeks. But I do plan on getting back into things. I plan on doing the Blood Spat Trio thing, the Hellhound and you, Bronco. So we got to get that going. I just
Can't wait
did
for
a
that.
couple contest entries. I did Dave Maggot's contest entry and Horrific Nightmares DM. And that's about it as far as things planned. But,
And I got to do the drawing on that.
yeah.
New news.
And
Hey, Sean, while I have...
go ahead.
You can't eat some new news. Bye bye,
What were you
everyone.
gonna say,
We're
Brad?
gonna see you in a while.
I was going to let you finish. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize. Sometimes you cut out in my ear and I can't tell if you're still talking. I was going to ask you, since I have you on here. First off, I wanted to say thank you very much for my Christmas card. That was amazing.
Oh, yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Likewise.
And
You're welcome.
I wanted to ask you a question. Do you have
Yeah.
the Satanic Rites of Dracula on DVD?
Yes, I do actually.
Okay.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
Of course I do.
Well, I bet you don't have this edition.
Let's fall off your lap.
Well, the edition I have is kind of a
Hey,
cheap
what do
one,
you have a
kinda
Christmas
like
thing on?
dollar bin ones.
A Christmas video? Daddy, what are you
I
doing?
could definitely use an upgrade on that.
Well, actually, I don't know if the one I found is an upgrade, but I think I'm going to send it to you just because it's different.
It's curious.
Oh yeah. Curious.
Curious.
My daddy left. He needs to eat dinner.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I guess let's wrap this up, shall we?
Yeah,
All right,
let's
guys.
do this. I need to go
Yeah,
right
let's
away
do this.
shopping right now. And video. I hope you guys love this video. So, subscribe, baby.
She's great.
Moving
We need to
on.
hire her.
Who's the subscriber? There's one subscriber.
All right. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas, Boo.
Merry Christmas. Happy
Happy
Christmas.
Merry
holidays.
Christmas.
Later.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Get cards from me. So all
In a couple days or so.
This was our Christmas
I hope you
special.
guys
So
like
tune in next time. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jen's Reviews Brave, Jen and Christian. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You too.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thank you, Hellhound, for joining us today. Thank you, Dave Maggot. And thank you, Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies.
Yeah.
So that's it. Hangout live stream over at the horror. Tune in and stay scared. Peace out, guys.